If you have never tried cold brew coffee, friend, you are missing out. Get out a pencil or something to write with and something to write on, because I'm going to give you some notes here, and I'm going to teach you how to do this in a way that will help you stay forever young feeling. We don't want your body to get old and rusty, right? We want you to be healthy. Imagine being 80 or 100 or 110. Our bodies are designed to live beyond 100 years, healthy years, active, productive years. So imagine yourself being 80 to 110 and feeling good. You move and you feel good and your brain's sharp and you're happy and you love life and you do things you love because you feel good. Imagine that with me. You need to avoid sugar. Think about coffee. All those fancy coffee places, so much of it has sugar. So I'm going to teach you how to do some things without sugar. First of all, though, let's start with the coffee, and I realized it's in the refrigerator. So, cold brew coffee. It is less acidic, less bitter. It tastes more smooth, and it's so easy. You don't have to drink it cold. This is not iced coffee, it is cold brew. So what I did here is 1 cup, 113 grams, but that didn't work for me. A cup of coffee beans, and then I ground them very, very coarsely. And I just added 4 cups of water, and I left it out 12 hours. My recipe said less than 15 hours. So if you go beyond 15, it does start to get bitter. It pulls some of the bitterness out of the coffee beans. So I left it, did I put it in the refrigerator? If you look up cold coffee recipes, you'll find it anyway. I think I did put it in the refrigerator. No, I didn't. I left it on the counter. I remember now. I left it on the counter. After about 13 hours, then I pressed the plunger down. Now I'm storing it in the refrigerator. It's supposed to last about a week. This is crazy strong though. That's a cup of coffee beans. That is a lot of coffee beans. So here's what you can do. You can pour it in your coffee cup and then add boiling water. And there you go. You've got a cup of hot coffee. Or if you want it cold, this is what I'm excited about, because you can tell I'm recording this in the summer. It's super hot here. So I have a recipe for blueberry with rosemary and cardamom. Now this is syrup. I didn't want syrup. I didn't want all that sugar. I just left the sugar out. How easy is that? So now this is the finished product. I'm not one of those fancy cooking shows that has a whole staff and I have the recipe done 3 times so I can show you in every phase. I'm just going to show you. In my saucepan, I put 2 cups of water. I added a sprig of rosemary. How long is a sprig of rosemary? Well, this is what it's been with the blueberries. That's why it looks ugly. It's not green anymore. And that honestly was you would have to really love rosemary, and I do. It was fine with me, but you could use a smaller sprig and be fine. You could maybe even use, if you have essential oils, maybe a drop of rosemary oil and maybe a drop of cardamom oil. This called for 10 cardamom pods. Now a cardamom pod is big and it's full of little seeds. I shop at Natural Grocers because it's the closest health food store to me. Actually, mostly, I shop at the farmer. I don't buy much at the grocery store. These are cardamom seeds. See how tiny they are? Organic cardamom seeds. So I had to Google it. There are typically 10 seeds in a pod. The recipe calls for 10 pods. That's a lot of cardamom. If I had it to do over again, I would probably use less. Now, I love cardamom, but cardamom should be a very subtle flavor. So I recommend a lot less. So this cardamom is going to last me forever. Send me a self-addressed envelope, I'll send you some cardamom. Okay, 2 cups of water, 10 cardamom pods, 1 sprig of rosemary, 15 ounces of frozen wild blueberries. And if you wanted to, and this recipe is from Organic Valley. It calls for 1 cup Organic Valley, half and half, and 2 cups of the cold brew concentrate. And then you just mix it up, and there you have your iced coffee. That's not what I'm doing with it. I'm using this syrup. Again, I didn't put the sugar in it, so it's not syrup. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call it. Sauce? I guess it's a sauce. Infusion. I'm using this infusion to flavor my iced coffee. So what I do is I have my, you know, I have my raw A2 milk, so I'll put that in my glass in the morning, put a little bit of my cold brew coffee concentrate and a little bit of my infusion. So what I did here, I'm going to show you my tools, but I have to get out my coffee. I used my canning funnel and my strainer and strained the cardamom, the blueberries, the rosemary out. And then I have my blueberry, rosemary, cardamom infusion and my cold brew coffee concentrate, and it is lovely. So I hope that this has given you some great ideas. Avoid sugar. You can have gourmet coffee without the chemicals because my coffee is organic and shade grown and free of mold. You can have it healthy, God-made coffee. You can drink coffee healthy. You can get that rosemary and the cardamom into your body. Those are very, very healthy herbs. We don't eat enough herbs in our diet. Ancient man ate hundreds of times more herbs than we do. So this is a great way to get some herbs. Get creative. I would love for you to ask questions below or get creative and tell me, what would you mix together? Think about maybe blueberry and basil. Blueberry and basil and cinnamon. Ooh, that would be good. So leave some comments below. Please follow us, like us, subscribe to us so that you can continue to learn from us about how to change your lifestyle so you can stay forever young feeling. Tammy Stewart, Certified Health Coach.